Let's see. Okay, we're back. Silly me. But we're back and we're gonna get ready once again. We're getting ready. Now, I took this weekend off because my internet has been so bad that it makes it virtually impossible to stream. And I'm not 100% convinced it's going to be fixed today, but we're just going to roll with it. We're just going to see what happens today and just kind of hope for the best. But, we're back. For now, we'll see. We'll see if my internet lets me stream. It could be the case that it might just not work. Now, it's supposed to be fixed for real, soon. I called my internet service provider and I said, hey, what's up? That internet that you're supposed to be giving me simply just is not working. It's just not working. It's really, it just goes off and on and off and on and off and on and off and on. And it's just not really working with me. But we're back. And I've actually done some interesting things. I mean, last week I tried I know this isn't from my break, but I thought I'd mention, I tried the Tim Hortons pizza, which I thought was going to be awful. I thought it was going to be terrible, but I mean, yeah. And then I also went out for a nice dinner that I had to stream before. That went, pretty well. That was before the internet broke completely. Before it completely went to garbage. But I'm still doing my makeup, so bear with me, everyone. Bear with me. Still. I'm trying to find, I have this one thing and it's like a fluff brush. And it makes it all fluffy and cool and fluffy. But I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Found it. So they call it a fluff brush because, it makes it all fluffy. And it's like, instead of a spoolie, which kind of exfoliates your face and makes it all rough and kind of hurts actually. Especially if you have sensitive skin like mine. It's a little fluffy. It's almost like a little small version of a toothbrush. But it's just I don't know what it's actually called, but I just call it a fluff brush. But I went and saw a movie yesterday, which is pretty interesting. I don't really go out to the movies a lot, but I saw this one. It's a new A24 movie. Film, if you may. Film. And it was called Civil War. And it was not what I was expecting, I'll say. It was not what I was expecting at all. Because I was expecting it to be more about, the, possibility of, a civil war. But no, it wasn't. It was about, the journalists. And it, didn't have to really, it didn't really matter where it took place, I'd say. It wasn't, I don't think it was, crucial to the story. But it was really good. I mean, I am, kind of a I'm really bad for seeing any movie. Like most movies, I simply have not seen. Hello, Ruby. How are you doing today? How are you today? I'm back. And better than ever. I'm better than ever, actually. I'm doing better than ever. We're back on stream. Now, the thing is, my internet is still garbage. I called my internet service provider. And I said, "Hi, Mr. Internet Service Provider, help technical support. It's just not working. It's not working. It keeps going off. And that's not what it's supposed to do." And they were like, that's a real pickle. Let's actually, like, see what's wrong. So I think they're fixing it, like, for real. It's been fixed many times in the past. But I think this time's the real deal. So it's pretty exciting. But it's also really important that it does actually get fixed for real. Because I start school back tomorrow. Whoa. Going back to school. It sounds so funny when I say that. It sounds like I'm like a kid on their first day of school. No, I start classes again tomorrow. That'd be the adult way to say it, I guess. But also, I don't really want to put on too much makeup today because I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. But I start back on classes tomorrow, and then I'm gonna see. I'm interested to see how I'm gonna fit my, like, stream schedule in with it. But I'm sure I'll be live, just, like, probably a little bit less often, or even at, like, oh, well, that's the problem, is that it turns off on its own, and then you have to restart it for it to work. So it's a big issue. But I had to, like, send in, like, logs and things like that. So hopefully they're getting to the bottom of it. Getting to the bottom of this. You misunderstand me. Oh, of course. Not my router, of course. Just everything. The entire internet. I've tried my hardest, but I was not able to do such a thing. But what was I talking about? I saw a movie. I went out to the films, to the cinema, and, like, went and saw it in theaters. And oh my goodness, I'm like a jumpy little baby. I'm just like, I got jumps. There was, like, every time, like, a gunshot fired, I was like, I jumped up in my seat. It frightened me. But overall, it was a very good film. I liked it a lot. It was definitely way different than what I expected. Way different than what I expected. I really did think it was going to be like, oh, it's Civil War, you know, one side of Americans believe one thing, and then the other side believe this other thing. It's a civil war. But that really wasn't, like, the focus of it. Like, the more focus of it was, like, just the journalists covering it. And I liked that aspect a lot more. It wasn't so, like, I know, but I'm just, like, a baby. I think I'm just a baby. I don't think I can go see any, like, film about war, because every time a gunshot fires, I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm not used to hearing gunshots ever, so, I don't know. Except, actually, my high school was across from, like, a country club. And then when we were running cross countries, they used to do, I don't know what it is, but I think they like fire something at like discs, something like that, and then you'd hear like pop, 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 pop every like very often, actually, very often. And so I'd be like doing my running, and then it's just like pop, 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 but it was very like, I don't know, very light. It wasn't loud. Target practice on the school kids, maybe. Oh, my high school was also next to like a private elementary school, which, don't get it confused, I didn't go to a fancy high school at all. Just like the location of it was kind of where rich people would be, but like a lot of those people didn't really go to my high school. They went to the fancy high school. But we'd see these private school kids, they'd all have their uniform on, and they'd be coming back from tennis practice at the country club. I'd be like, wow, I wish that was me. But on the other hand, I don't think I do. Because it kind of seemed like, I don't know, lame. Just doesn't seem as fun as like the regular school experience. And plus they had like a tiny school. So it's like, imagine your options for friends. Very little. I'd imagine. Anybody go to a private school? Anybody know anyone that went to a private school? What are they like? Are they different? Is it like a homeschool almost sort of thing? But like extreme? I don't know. I did know kids that like went from being, actually no, not even. They're all coke addicts now. Makes sense. If they're richy. Ooh. When I was in university though, I did come across people who came from like BC. We are better than you poors. When I was in university, lots of people from BC would come to my school, and a lot of the time they came from like an all boys private school, and let me say, they are probably like some of the weirdest people I've ever met. Like, definitely comics you get from a coke addiction. What do you think they're doing right now? But like people that come from like like an all boys private school just are the weirdest people, and just like, imagine not using coke in 2024. I bet all you poors are still drinking coffee. As if rich people don't drink coffee still. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just out of touch with the riches. With the Richards. Maybe one day. I'll feel the same way. I'll be like, pff, come on. Apparently rich people drink hot liquid cocaine. I'd probably dump a little bit in my coffee. But my university that I went to, it had a lot of rich people would go there, like from bigger cities, would end up there because it's like a little bit prestigious. And let me say, there was a lot of cocaina. And I remember seeing it for the first time. It was at, I think, a frat house. Eek. And let me say, I don't know how people live like that. Not as in the cocaina, but people that live in a frat house. That's what I'm more appalled by, to BH. Like, the state of a frat house. Gross. Yucky. Disgusting. And then they have like this thing where they're like, oh no, we'll just get our littles to clean it up. Or I don't know if they call it littles. That might be a sorority thing. I don't know. I was never in one. I could not afford that. But it's gross stuff. But yeah, they would get like their like new people, their newbies, to come and clean up. And let me just say, like, there's no way that really like did anything. Well, look who it is. It's me. I'm back. Business partner. We're doing business. We're talking business. But like, I don't know. I feel like sorority houses would be cleaner. But maybe that's just a regular old assumption. But like, every frat, not saying that I've been to like a ton of frat houses, but every one that I've encountered is absolutely disgusting. And now I'm just doing my eyeliner, but I just want to do a little bit. So it's not gonna take too much of my time and attention. Oh, I've messed it up. I messed it up. Imagine if I built like a family-friendly like channel. The scheme, yes, of course. The scheme. Care to elaborate, perhaps? Care to let me in on the deets? Ooh, also, I think I'm gonna start either sell mustaches. Interesting. I do actually have a really weird thing for facial hair. And it's kind of funny because I know this is where me and my mother definitely disagree with facial hair. Because I actually really love men with facial hair. Now, it's not like an exclusive thing. Too niche of a business to sell mustaches. Might be just sell drugs. True. Cocaina? Sounds pretty profitable. Go to like a rich college campus and then those kids will go crazy. He looks like a Mexican. You'll never believe what ethnicity he is. Half Mexican. So maybe you're just observant. Maybe you're just observant. Good eye. I always wonder what I come across as. Where do I look like I'm from? Where do I look like I'm from? Because I feel like most of the time, I've had some people that just guess that I'm like the ethnicity that they are. Because I feel like I just have that kind of face where people just like adapt it to wherever they think that they're from. Massachusetts. No. Vaguely North American. Okay, I meant ethnicity-wise, but I'm from Canada. Surprise! No, por favor. But I'm just a Canadian girl. And I think it's very interesting Canadian universities still have like frats and sororities, but like it's like way toned down. Like it's not as like, yeah, you were right. But I feel like that's not very hard based on my way of speaking. Just gotta do my mascara real quick, and I'm just gonna do a little bit. So I'm just gonna kind of get it over with. But I think, oh my goodness, on my last streams, I could only be live for like 30 minutes max at a time before my internet would cut out, and it was just so devastating. It was devastating. Okay, I'm almost done this, guys. And then we'll get back. But I feel like when guessing my ethnicity, people a lot of the times will morph whatever they are onto them. Like, Wasians will often be like, are you Asian? Like, Wasian? Not. Nothing else. And I've also gotten like, I don't know, somewhere else. I have 8 minutes left. I want maple syrup as a payment. It's past maple syrup season. It's past its time. It's not fresh anymore. Pretty elf? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. And I don't know how to take that. But there is the word pretty in it, so I'll take it. I kind of want to have my hair back today, I think. It's a little yucky. Actually, no, it's not. It's very shiny and nice. But it doesn't feel great. The ears. My ears are actually kind of funny, but get this. Oh my god. I used to have what they call an industrial piercing, which is where it goes like from one end through the other. But hello. I'm entirely uncultured. But I got a little thing called a keloid, and it just kind of blew up part of my ear and just looked all gross and yucky. And then I got removed. But then when they removed it, they removed part of my cartilage. So I'm missing cartilage on my ear right here. So there's just nothing there. So it kind of folds in on itself. So as a result, it looks a little elf-like. Sucks. Exactly. But I was lucky to be able to, it was so expensive also to remove. They had to like laser it and then inject it with stuff. And then it turned like black. And yeah. But it sucks to have them because everybody's like, what on earth is that? Like, nobody knows what it is. But I had my removed. As long as you don't miss nose cartilage, then it's fine. Well, I mean, I feel like if I lost most of my ear, it'd be a little bit funky. It'd be a little funky, I'd say. There was ringworm. Oh no. But then, when I found out that I could even, like, get keloids, I was so scared. I didn't want to get any other piercing. Until later on, I was literally just like, fuck it. And then I got a nose piercing. But I got a septum because if it got a keloid, then it would be on the inside of my nose. That's what I love about Europe. You can be an idiot and not have to pay for your mistakes. Yeah, well, yo, what's up? But, I don't know, Canada does have good healthcare. It's just dermatologists are still expensive. Different things are just still expensive. But not as expensive as it would be elsewhere. How am I? I'm doing lovely today. Absolutely lovely. My internet seems to be working. Hopefully. If I ever just cut out abruptly, I'm probably not going to come back. I'll be for real right now. Because I'll be upset. Yeah. We are in Canada, so. But it wasn't deemed like medically necessary, so then it wasn't like as free. But I don't know, I was also young at the time, so I mean, I didn't pay for it. I don't have nothing to do with that. But I mean, I found out later that the industrial piercing has like the worst healing. And also they're trying to privatize in Canada, so it's extra sucky. Extra. And then the other thing is that you have like long wait times. There's like a big crisis right now in Canada because of that, because everything's understaffed and it sucks. That's true, actually. I see my doctor probably like every month or so, and then if I had to like pay for my medications, that'd be extra bad. Real bad. Europe has free healthcare, yes, but the backlog for appointments and overcrowding in hospitals is awful. Yeah, it's the same thing in Canada, where it's like overcrowding, backlog, just sucks. But I mean, like ER wait times are really bad. And sometimes you just have to come in at like the right time. Like I think my dad had his appendix. He had to have his appendix removed, but then he came in. I guess it depends where you are too. But my dad had his appendix removed, and he was just like drove in. Instead of going to work, he just drove to the hospital instead. And then I think he came in right when like the right doctor came in for the shift, and then he got right in. And then there were like other people waiting there with the same thing for like overnight. So there's a lot of different issues. And not only that, I live in like a super hospital like centric area. Like there's 3 hospitals in my city, and like 3 major ones too. But say you need to see like a psychiatrist, you could be waiting like 1 to 2 years. Usually you get in a little quicker than that, depending on your circumstance, but it's eek. That's what I'll say. We have like 7 to 8 hospitals. Holy moly. That's a lot. That probably makes sense of why. But we also have, where I am, we ship people in from out of like more remote areas will come in for healthcare. Tell me where to go to receive this delicious free drugs. Canada, come on in. Except I think insurance does play a part, and then also how old you are does play a part as well. But I think they're trying to do more things with like free drugs. But come to Canada and you can get free drugs. If you need them. Well, actually, no. I have to pay $1. LA or New York, I think. Maybe. But there's like one of my medications and it cost me $1. And I don't know why. Like, it feels silly. Because I know it's not a service charge either from the pharmacy. Because it's only one medication that cost me $1. And also, why is it only $1? Like, that feels like so little. So you know what I do? Since I'm in Canada, I just give them a toonie, and then I get back a loony. I want to visit Canada before I'm 35. Come visit Canada. Try poutine. Poutine if you say it the French way. Poutine if you say it the English way. Poutine. Oh, I love poutine. Shelby's. We got Shelby's. Shelby's has poutine, I think, but it's like special. It's not like the traditional. But we got poutine at Wendy's. You say it the French way, I'm emptying my bank account. What? Poutine? I've been learning French because I want to go to Montreal. I want to get to Quebec. And hang out with the Quebecois. I am actually not a fan of like real maple syrup. It's like, it's just not for me. I just don't. I like maple candies, but I don't like real maple syrup. Oh, another fun thing that I'm going to do on stream. I'm going to build some Lego on stream. I have it like behind me. It's a little succulent set, but I got to figure out what's the best angle to film it at. Because I'm probably going to do it on my desk, but it's like right here. Fake Canadian. Eek. Like, I think I just like, maybe I just like the sugary syrups that are just all sugar. Maybe I'm just corrupted. I've been corrupted by the States and Aunt Jemima. But it's not called that anymore. Pearl Milling Company. Kind of a lame name change, I'm gonna be for real. But I guess. Ooh, I forgot I had a coffee with me. Canada, we also have Tim Hortons. Very delish. Ooh. I was watching something and then I found out not everywhere has what's called Shoppers. But then in Quebec, it's called Pharmaprix. I don't know how to say it the French way. Pharmaprix. That's how you would say it. Prix. Is the mug accurate? I'd say so. I'm no mother, but... How's everyone doing today? I don't think I've asked. What's new with you guys? I went away for the weekend. Well, I didn't go away. I went away from Twitch for the weekend. I stayed where I was. I was still right here, like right in this chair for most of it. It's just, I had to get up and unplug and then replug in my internet every about 30 minutes. So, what's das? I feel like I'm not doing it right. I dare you. I dare you. I don't get what it's supposed to be. Everything is cold, wet, and sad. Oh, Are you from, like, the UK? Now you can guess where I'm from. Easy. I have actually gotten some sun. What is that? What is that? What is it? What is this? Did I do it? Did I do it right? Did I do it right? But I've been getting some pretty amazing sun. That's like the best thing about living in like southern Canada, is that like you actually get like hot weather. So I've been going for walks. I think I might even have a little, oh, you can't see it. I have a very vague tan line. No, you can't really see it. But I've been going out, and I go at like 8 a.m. and I come back with like a little bit of a tan line. That is not right. Oops. Sorry. I can do French. I can do Spanish. Can't do anything else. That's what I got. Give me something to say in French. Give me something to say in Spanish. I can do it. You just ruined my language. I'm sorry. I got English. And because you have a vague tan line. Well, I've been going out for my walks and I go early in the morning, but I still get like a little bit of a tan line. But then I keep going out and I wear a different top every time. So it just gets more and more vaguely tan lined. I'm gonna ruin yours. Good luck. Who's the one speaking here? Me. So try that. Guys, we've been on for 40 minutes and my internet hasn't cut out. You guys actually don't understand how huge this is. Because, like, the last time I tried to stream, it was so bad. It was so bad. I have different clips and each one is 20 minutes long. Because it would just, like, restart. So I couldn't even upload, like, a full thing. So that's why I called it The Forgotten. English language already gets more ruined every time a new American is born. Every time. Ooh, but I do love... Qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est? No, qu'est-ce que c'est? Easy. It's easy. See? I'm fixing it. Kiki. How can you even do that? That's not even right. Try me. Nope. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ruining it. Well, I can't actually hear you right now. I can read it, but I can also just go. Oh. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I didn't read that, actually. That's what I could do. You could also take off your headphones and just be like, nope. No longer. But maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to think logistically of how I'm going to do a Lego stream. Because I think it's going to be so fun. Which, I mean, maybe I could just set my camera back more and then see if I could get, like, the top of my desk. Because I don't think I can, like, just downturn it. Because it's just so, like, I don't know. If anybody is good at camera logistics, hit me up and tell me what to do. But I could do a double cam. Then I also feel like it would be like right on my chest. Logistically, I film myself making Lego. I could do that as well. Or I could do it on the floor. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be so much fun? Is it crisscross applesauce? Did you Google Translate that? My vote is on the floor. That's all I know from French. That's everything you know? That's what I like. I think there's something nostalgic about it. Like doing Lego on the floor. That's why I got like so excited about it. Because it's like, I don't know if it's good for like my old person back. Baguette. Baguette. Croissant. Poutine. That's what we got. But I don't know. Pretty exciting stuff going on. I mean, I'm trying to think of what else I did. Many strips. Oh my god. Let me just have a little reset. Honestly, many Twitch streams do it nowadays. Kids don't realize how good they've gotten until they got an old person back. Exactly. I lie on my stomach for more than like 30 minutes at a time. I'm like, oh my god. And then I'm ruined. Let's talk more about OnlyFans and feet. Anyone want any? Feet, that is. That's the only product. We gotta get more subs this week than last week. So I mean, come on everyone. Who's a feet person? It's okay. It's okay. I won't judge you. Oh god. Okay. I'm just gonna let that take place. And I'm gonna just try to ignore that right now. But I had my last work meeting today, and it was kind of awkward because it was like, okay, well, I'm not working for the next 2 weeks, at least, and then I get to choose if I want to like continue working or not. So it was just kind of awkward because it's like, it was like, oh, this could be our last meeting. So it's like, do I say like goodbye? Or do I say see you later? Our business, what do you mean ignore it? I'm not going to ignore it. I'll proselytize. But maybe I won't proselytize to individual chatters. Am I getting pimped out? Allegedly. A little? Kind of. Not really. I mean, I'll be honest. I've shown my feet on this broadcast before for monetary gain. And I'd do it again. Patrick just wants to get in on it, but he wants to sell his own feet pics as well. So he needs a little bit of a platform to launch off of. But, you know. So far, we haven't gotten any customers together. I mean, I've had my own individual customers, but just not in our joint. Just not in our joint venture. Maybe in my Lego stream, I'll sit crisscross applesauce with a little bit of toes out, and then I'll get way more views. And it'll be perfect. And everyone will love it. Oh, Patrick, I think you might have a customer. That is if you have hairy feet. You might just be a guy without hairy feet. Perfect. I'm going solo. I wish you the best of luck. I really do. Though, remember, I am always here. My headphone fell out. But we're just going to keep that out for now. Wow. Almost at 50 minutes and no internet cut out. I'm actually like amazed. That is, if I do stop just suddenly, it's fine. I'm done. I won't forget this. Never forget what we had together. The offer still stands. But wow. Got you to betray your morals in one sentence. You'll have your revenge. What do you mean? Our cause. I think that might have been you. That might have been you that did that. Guys. Ooh, I keep forgetting that I have a coffee. It's gonna get cold. But guys, what did I do on my days off? I'm trying to think. I thought it'd be like fun, and I'd come back with so much to talk about, but like, I mean, and then you know what I did? I played Stardew Valley, like a lot, like a crazy amount of Stardew Valley, guys. It was pretty insane, actually. But like, I would get bored, and then I'd get up, go for like a little walk, and then I'd be like, time to go back. This roleplay is amazing. Sounds like a wild night, guys. It kind of was. And we did have customers in waiting, but I'm gonna be a little bit honest here. Patrick, you might have scared off the last customers that we had. Eek. Oh, what else happened? My 16-year-old sister had her birthday party, and oh my gosh, was it interesting to watch. Like, watching 16-year-olds interact, and there were so many. What do you mean? I already got 7. What? And I have not heard about this? You're keeping me... Oh, you gotta be joking. What about me? You're a terrible partner. But, oh my god. Like, first of all, my mom was like I went over to my parents, and then that's where the party was taking place, and my mom was like trying to run the show, and oh my god, I've never seen her more stressed in her life. She was like, somebody's gonna get hurt. Also, they were like drinking as well, and she was like, oh my god. I think it was really funny. She made like a jungle juice thing and probably put like the smallest amount of vodka in it, and she was like, let them think that it has a lot. I didn't help? Oh my god. I just let them come to me. You know what? Next stream, I'm gonna have my toesies kind of in the stream as a little free promo, and then you'll see. But let me say, I think like it gave me like a headache after listening to 16-year-olds talk about things. I know like 16 is kind of like old, but like open-toed sandals, that's marketing. Oh my god, that's what I'm gonna start doing. And we're back in business, and we're back. Thank you very much. Very cool. Now I'm wondering what I should do for the rest of today's stream, because I did my makeup, and I guess we are chatting it up. But I don't know. I wonder if I have any other like fun activities up my sleeve. We could do some gaming, of course, but I might not be on for too long. Like today, learn a new skill live on camera. Oh, I wish I knew how to hula hoop, but I don't have any hula hoops around me. I do have to do a little bit of a gardening stream. Backflip. Oh my god. I think I'll hurt myself. I could do a somersault. Would everybody love that? But I'm just gonna do it on my bed. Try some cosplays on Patreon. Learn to kickflip. I don't have a skateboard with me. I could do a somersault. I could learn to do math. Would that be really interesting, guys? Would you guys love that? I could teach you guys calculus. Hot teacher cosplay. Read the Bible. We could do that. Little Bible study. There's so many possibilities. I can see you being a math teacher. Maths. I can see you being a maths teacher. Sorry. That was actually my backup. It still is actually, to be a math teacher. Teacher, nun, Raven from Teen Titans, nurse. I hate math. There's a lot of fun little cosplays. I want to actually get a real cosplay costume, the real deals. But I'm poor. So I mean, if anybody wants to donate, I will use it to buy a costume, and then I will do a cosplay stream. Xavier says hi, by the way. Tell him I say hi back. I know you two are close like that. Oh my goodness. I have some besties in the chat. Besties in the chat. See you in the guy. Okay, now I'm starting to think it's maybe a little bit more than besties. Bestie vibes only. That's an old thing, right? I had to walk across a party of 16-year-olds to go to the washroom, and then my mom says to me, make sure they're a little bit afraid of you. Hello, Mind Master. I'm doing lovely. We're just chatting it up. How are you? But I had to walk across this party of 16. Yes, I can. Maybe I can't. Maybe I need to adjust myself like this. I think I need to go like this. But how's this, everyone? How we doing? I had to walk across a party of 16-year-olds just to go to the bathroom, and my mom was like, make sure they're a little bit scared of you. And I was like, oh, well, how am I going to do that? 16-year-olds, it's they might think, I feel your voice in my skull now. Yeah. Brothers in Christ. Then we have some crosses in the chat. Remember, he died for our sins. Remember. Oh yeah, and I was like, how am I supposed to make 16-year-olds scared of me? I feel like maybe I could just look the way I do. It was a lot of dudes too, so I feel like I could just look the way that I am, and maybe that's a little scary. But I was like, what do I do? Go in and be like, sup, kids? I hear you're listening to Lil Peep. You know, I listened to him when he was alive. And then I thought about it, and I was like, oh, that actually, it makes me sound old. I sound old. So I figured I just went with just the way that I am and just hope that was enough to scare them. But there's something about walking past like a group of teenagers. You just get like a kind of icky vibe. The vibes are just icky. You're just kind of like, no more. But, I'm trying to think, other than that, what did I even do? I saw a movie, played a lot of Stardew Valley. I watched Baby Reindeer. I'm not done it, but I started watching Baby Reindeer, and let me say, it is pretty good. It's pretty good, if anybody's seen it. Don't tell me anything about it. I'm not done. And then if you haven't seen it, I won't tell you nothing about it, because I don't want to spoil it. But it's good, so I recommend. That's my segment. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming here today for this good content. All very exciting updates. I know. I like really thought I would have done more in like the time being, but no, I'm just kind of I'm a little bit of a inside girl. I be staying indoors. I mean, I have some exciting things coming up. I start my classes again, so I'll be a coding girl. Beep bop, all that. It's pretty exciting. I have to go through a lot of homeless people to get to my campus, so that could be exciting. STEM girly. I mean, I have some personal life updates if you guys care. I have a friend's birthday party on Saturday. Woot woot, woot woot. And we're not really doing anything crazy, so I mean, I don't know. But what I think I'm gonna do is I make a lot of plants. So I propagate succulents from other succulents, and then I have new succulents. So it's like one succulent can turn into 2 or 5 or 17 or however many you want, really. And I'm gonna give her one. So I need to put my plants in new pots, and it's just this whole thing. But I mean, I'm probably gonna stream it because I mean, why not garden with me today? Woot woot. There was Orthodox Easter, I found out. Anybody Orthodox over here? Greek Orthodox? Anyone? No? That probably isn't pertinent to you. But I always think that's interesting. How there's like, it's different days. They have different things. I think it's the same for like Christmas as well. It's all different. And I know in Russia, Christmas isn't as big of a thing, but New Year's is like, I've actually been described as unorthodox. Me as well. My mother used to call me her special child. So I did have that growing up. I was her special one. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna really stream too much longer, like during the day today, but what I may do is I may come back on later and either today or tomorrow, and then I'll actually like have like things like to do, and I'll have it like planned, and I'll be like doing something, and I'll be like cool. But I mean, I'm not getting off right now. I'm not getting off just yet. Don't you worry. But I do have to take a little pee-pee break. I said it. Gotta take a little pee-pee break. Need some kind of plot line? I'll think about it while I'm going. And I'll give you something good. I do also take suggestions. I'll give it to you. But sorry, audio listeners. I had an oopsie, everyone. I'm sorry. But I'll be right back, okay? I hope nobody was watching intently. But we're back. I'm back. I'm better than ever. I just got a text from my mom. Happy school day. I think she's excited that I'm back in school. Because, I mean, there was a good while I was unemployed, but I did end up finding work. But she's like, when are you back in school? When are you? She would always ask me whenever I saw her, when are you back in school? When are you back in school? And I'm like, May 6th, which is today. But technically my classes don't start till tomorrow, so I'm going to be back to being a studious girl. Maybe I'll do a study with me. Come study with me. Just watch me study. Watch me just face in the palm of my hands and just dead, dying. But, I mean, what I might do is I'm gonna stay on just chatting for just a little longer, guys. Just a little longer. You got me. Just a little longer. But I think I definitely came in unprepared today. There was one stream actually that I actually prepared for. But I don't have the muscles too much to stream all too long. Because it really is like working on a muscle. Because you're just kind of like, you just got to talk for a while. And a lot of times it's talking to yourself, which is very interesting to do. But, I mean, I think, I'm going to talk about my previous streams. I did a Raven cosplay video recently, and I'm not talking to myself, correct. I'm talking to you, specifically you. Stop. But I did Raven cosplay video, and the stream itself wasn't like crazy, but it was the YouTube video that I posted after did a lot better. In case you didn't know, I do post most of my streams, all the ones that I think are good, and some of them that I think are bad. I just still post them. And then I just kind of get surprised at if they do well or not. But I keep uploading them. But I really want to do more cosplays. I really want to. But the thing is that my cosplay was kind of janky. Like, it was very, very DIY, I'll say. It was extremely DIY. But not in, like, the good at cosplay kind, you know? You know how some people can make a cosplay, do it all themselves, and then they're just, like, really talented at making it themselves? I'm not. So, I did my makeup, and then I put on a purple cape, and then I called it... I changed my outfit a little bit to, like, fit, but, like, I did that, and I, like, called it a day. But I want, like, a bodysuit, and I think that'd be, like, sick. But they're actually, like, expensive. Maybe I just need to look it up. Let's see. Let's take a look. I think there's specifically cosplay stores, but I don't think that's like cosplay. Professional cosplay shop. Whoa. Guys. Oh. 24-hour ship. They have some stuff that's 40% off. You put on a wig. Okay, maybe it's not too bad. But like, I'm gonna be... Oh, swimwear. Couples costumes. Interesting. Clearance. That's where I need to be. Oh. They don't have anything in clearance. As a plant, and just paint myself all green. I thought it'd be also really funny if I did like a Minecraft cosplay, but then I painted myself as Steve. I think that'd be really fun and funny. But let's see, what kind of cosplays can we do here? Lots of Spider-Man. The thing is that like I don't really know. Oh god. There's a Sailor Moon cosplay costume that is $140. And that is 24% off. Okay. Let's Bunny Girl, Lolita dresses, sexy costumes. Let's see that. Let's see. Oh my god. How is that? Okay. I'm gonna share my screen right now. And I'm gonna show you how much like coverage there is for like such an expensive costume. Give me a second. Give me a second, everyone. Okay. So, the amount of coverage in the costume. So think about that. Think about the material needed to cover this. And I'm looking at, like, especially, like, these ones. Like, this is $100. But, like, it's like what? We have the tie. Male? What does it even come with? So you get some ears, some gloves, some of this, some of that. Then you get this. Oh god. But like, that is... Pretty sure I could pull that off. I bet you could. I'd love to see it. But like, think, that's how much? $103? Like, and then you gotta wait so long. Comes with headwear, bow tie, jumpsuit, gloves, artificial leather. Shipping too. That's not right. My light's blocking it. I can't see the X button. Stop. Let me out. But there's some... Oh, this one's... Okay, this feels more reasonable. What is this? Santa? Santa. Hello, mister. How is this $60? And then the like, my balls would be, There is an option for males. So maybe they would have that covered. So I think it'd be fine. But think, this is cheaper than the bunny costume. Isn't that kind of strange? Oh, it only comes in male. If you're a woman, get fucked. How is this? Okay, wait. Think about this. This is $90. Okay, what does it come with? Bra, tattoo sticker, and trousers. Like, you could just wear a pair of jeans and then get that top for like nothing. You could just get like a regular thing. I think I've had enough of that. I'm still gonna keep looking. Oh, you can search by price. But like, I mean, some of the prices, maybe this is just inflation that I'm experiencing. Cosplay costume, $28. See, that makes more sense. Very interesting stuff. It's some very interesting stuff, but you know what? I'll consider it. I'm gonna consider it. I'll consider it elevating my content. That's what it'll be. That's what I'll be doing. All right, everybody. Inflation. Not like that. Not like balloons and that. Or even just high prices. I'm not into that. Joe Biden's America. Am I right? Am I right, everyone? Hell yeah, brother. The inflation on the cosplay industry has gone too far. It's gone crazy. But, guys, I think I might log off in like about now. But I think I'm gonna come back either tomorrow or later tonight, and maybe we'll get to building some Legos and we'll have some fun. It'll be like super cool. Thank you, Kayla. Oh, sucks. But we're gonna do some Lego. Can I be your dog and bark? Go. Speak. I'm waiting. Floor Lego stream. Woof woof woof. That's a lot of speaking. Woof. Hell yeah, brother. But it's either tomorrow or tonight. No promises. But I gotta figure out my camera setup and then I'll do it. But it shouldn't be that hard. Maybe it'll just be my lady, give me a name because I'm your dog. Fish. I like fish. But, okay. This is where we're going to end it today. We're going to end it on this note. And that will be all. Glass table, put the camera underneath. That'd be interesting. It'd be cool if I, had a glass table or something like that. But I'm poor. Got nothing. But that will be all. So I hope everybody else has a lovely, lovely rest of your day, evening, whatever. And I hope that maybe you would join us later, as in tonight or tomorrow. And then we can have fun Lego stream. Farewell. Farewell. Period blood red. Lovely to have ya. Always.